Why don't we start our meeting? Good evening. It is September 24th, 2015. We are here in beautiful Ayer Town Hall for the Conservation Commission's formal meeting. So please join me first in a pledge of allegiance to our nation's flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so do we have any last minute changes to the agenda?
No.
Anybody else? Excellent. I would accept a motion to approve and accept the agenda as written.
So moved. Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Okay, with that behind us, we have 5 minutes before our 7:15 meeting, so do we have some meeting minutes to approve?
We have 2 weeks, two meetings worth. You recall at the last meeting, we did not have, owing to the dereliction of duty by 2 of our not present members, we didn't have a full quorum
For meeting agenda, for meeting minute approval.
Right.
We had a quorum,
We
but
had a quorum, but
didn't make sense for just Jess and I to approve the minutes. So since the two of you scrubbed these carefully, I don't know if you had any 827 changes or thoughts.
No, I didn't.
All right. Have we heard from Miss Slarsky, the lady over on Shirley Street,
about,
reviewing? Has she called to have us come out and look at the wattle or anything? Has she indicate the gas line work was being started or done?
no, but for a DOA, she doesn't need to, does she?
Well, in this particular case, I just didn't know if she called us to let us know that they were showing up. Nothing. Okay. All right.
That's news to me.
No, that's fine.
Do you want Brian to drive out there and take a look to see if it's been done?
It'd probably be a good idea just to see if they've done anything over there, especially as we haven't had any rain for now approximately 721 days. It'd be good to see if they've done it now that we're about to get rain. I'm sorry that I didn't make Saturday. I forgot. Now that Noah has to be at work at 9 in Stowe and Henry at 10, I wasn't able to attend. How did your visit with Parks and Rec go?
Oh, we should save that later, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Member updates.
All right. I don't have any changes. Anything else to discuss? I would accept a motion to approve the meeting minutes from 8/27/2015 as written.
So moved. Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Just pass those, thank you. Then we have the minutes from 9/10, which is, unfortunately you missed the celebration as we welcomed Bonnie.
It was very celebratory.
We had champagne.
Cake.
The Rolling Stones.
We'll come back to that.
Wasn't that in Bloom? What was that cartoon?
Bloomsbury?
Bloom.
No.
Yeah.
Bloom County.
Bloom County. Remember that when the Rolling Stones showed up at the school dance, and they're like, the Rolling Stones, you're kidding? He goes, yeah, these schmoes look like they're 40 years old. That was from the 1980s. I remember like it was yesterday. These schmoes look like they're almost 40 years old.
That'd be pretty amazing if they could pull that off now.
Yeah.
Right? One hell of a good camera job. Did you hear from 78 Sandy Pond Road about appearing tonight?
They won't be,
Okay.
if I recall properly.
Yeah.
They have
That
to,
was intended for
yeah,
2 weeks on.
because you have to do the legal ad.
Oh yeah, no. I just didn't know if we should have it on for our discussion at 7:15. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But don't we have to close out the?
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
that's the meeting, not the hearing.
Right. Brian's got it.
It's all over it.
Let's not get too. Let's not jump anywhere yet.
These schmucks look like they're 40 years old. Okay. I didn't have any changes for the 9:10 meeting minutes. Did you, sir?
I wasn't there.
Excellent answer. Bonnie, did you have any changes?
No.
Excellent. I would accept a motion to approve the meeting minutes from September 10th, 2015.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any abstentions?
Yes.
Oh, were you guys not here?
Stop. Okay. Why don't we start? It is 7:15. Let's reopen our public meeting for Hagel LLC, 78 Sandy Pond Road. I assume none of you folks are here for this application? Okay, just want to make sure before I went on. So I met with the applicant last 2 Saturdays ago. We walked the house. I explained to them what our concerns were. The gentleman that I met with, who was the actual applicant, he had thought that potentially we would just provide some conditions that he would then accept and we would go forward. I told him that no, that his process, that the application generated the need for an order of conditions, and that was kind of that. So I told them that we would issue a positive determination of applicability and that we would hope to see them soon. They did speak to you? Did they file?
Yeah, the consultant who came in 2 weeks ago came in, dropped off the paperwork. We got the legal ad spinning, so that's all kosher.
Great.
And then, if you want, we've got the signature sheet there.
That is fantastic. Okay, so we'll review this later, but they have done their NOI paperwork. Great, and just so you're all aware, I did explain to them that obviously our concern was with regard to what the scope of work was going to be, but it was really just, we were much more interested in how close they were going to be to the actual pond. And so in this particular case, the house that's being torn down is right on the pond, and the house that will be built is considerably off the pond. So he said he wasn't sure on his design. I said he could show a box as long as the work didn't extend beyond the scope of that. So everything seemed to be in order from the site walk. This does take care of that. Interestingly, from the road to, 10 feet in front of the house, it's a relatively steep slope, and then it's very flat. So this will require significant earthwork. And this was a great example for me to speak to him and say, well, this is exactly why we want to have this discussion with you before you start work. So.
Is he gonna, we'll find out. Is he gonna put in any fill to level that out?
A lot of it.
Yeah. No way.
So it was a good discussion. It was very proactive, and we'll look forward to seeing them when they come forward with this application. So at this time, it's probably best for us to move forward, especially based upon discussions with the applicant and on-site visit, to issue. I would accept a motion to issue a positive determination of applicability that the law does apply, and that the Conservation Commission recommends that the applicant file a notice of intent for 78 Sandy Pond Road. You didn't hear it?
No.
You bucker.
Oh, so moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any abstentions? Not even a verbalization. Excellent. Do you have the paperwork that we can sign, sir?
Just the signature page.
Fantastic. Very much. Okay. So that gets us past our 7:15. We have a couple minutes before our 7:25. Just going to take a second. Thank you.
Yep.
Is this a setup?
Actually, that kind of is a setup. In my perusings of old papers and old deposits and old, et cetera, I found that.
What should we do with it?
So I was in this building inspector's office one day, and he said, I'll need another $25 for the further up. And I'm like, oh, that's no problem. I pulled my wallet. He goes, whoa. I thought I pulled a gun. Hold on. No cash in there. No cash in the office. Sure. No, you just asked for money. Okay, so this says that it's $10 for photocopies for 12 Willow Road.
I think this is years ago.
Well, it says 2011.
Yeah, years ago.
So probably the best thing to do is to give it to Lisa and see what she does with it.
Okay.
And Lisa's the one in the door.
Have you met Lisa Cabri?
Yeah.
Yes, I've met everybody. Whether or not I know which names go to everybody, we're working on.
Lisa's very nice. She'll be very helpful. Okay. It is 7:25. You must be Mike.
I am.
Good evening, Mike, and you are?
Good.
Sandra.
Sandra. Good morning. Good evening. Yeah, good morning. Good evening, Sandra. All right. You have a future garage project?
Well, we're in the preliminary process of thinking about the garage and
Excellent.
at night and need for some more storage space and garage space, which brought me down to speak with Gabe last week.
Sure.
And he kind of pointed me in the direction of to have a land survey.
Yep.
He gave me my plot plan. So I walked right down to GPR down here and spoke with Douglas.
Sure.
Which quickly sketched it out for me, and which we quickly found that the corner of the rear of the garage would probably not only infringe on my little buffer zone to my property, but
Sure.
I'm actually going to be over my property by a couple of feet into the conservation restricted land, which is, we're at the 31 Mountain Laurel Road, Sandy Pond Estates development. So we're the first
Yep.
houses you come in on the left, and the first three lots were taken over for conservation for the spotted turtles.
Sure.
So we're the first house coming in, so I was wondering if, before we go any further, if there would be, you guys would entertain the thought of, like, if I gave you a piece of land in the back and we traded off a little piece that we needed, if, that would be a possibility.
Well, so first off, thank you for coming forward and talking to us about it.
Setting aside the time, and thanks to Brian.
Really
Thank you for
appreciate it.
Giving me that call, I'm gonna set this up for me when I came in last week.
So
Wanna make sure you know.
The only trick is I don't know how we do it. So for instance, I appreciate the thought, right? Where we'll trade two triangles right next to each other. There's no loss of habitat. Nobody's devastated by this. You didn't take a square in the middle.
Right.
Right? This is essentially the same area. I guess the problem is I don't know how we go about doing that.
As neither do I. So,
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
sure
the-
what that goes about.
That's the tricky part. I can imagine that that